Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the Star Wars Millennium Falcon Battle Edition from Hogs. This is basically a two-channel coaxial helicopter. So you've got one rotor here on the top and another on the bottom, and those counter-rotate, so it just flies like a standard coaxial helicopter. And it's just two channels, so it's always flying forward on its own, and you can just turn left and right to kind of guide it as it moves forward. And then the TIE fighter over here is basically like a turret. It just sits still, and then you can shoot infrared signals from the Millennium Falcon to hit that. And after you hit it, like, I don't know, 3-5 times, something like that, the wings break like that. And so that's kind of cool. And then you can just reset it and go again. So that's what makes it, the battle edition. We'll look at the transmitter here. It is infrared control, so you're only flying this indoors. You can't fly it outdoors. But like I said, it's just two channels, so you've got throttle on the left, and that is spring-loaded, so that drop the throttle if you let your hand off, and then the right just moves it right and left. So it just always moves forward on its own, and you just move left and right to rotate it and turn it as it flies. It has a little charging cable here on the side to charge off the internal batteries on the transmitter, or it does have a USB pass-through, so you can plug a USB cable into that and connect it to a power source, and that way it charges off the power source instead of the internal battery, so that's a nice feature. But yeah, and then you've got the right bumper here is a trigger to shoot at the TIE fighter, and the left bumper doesn't do anything. That's just hard plastic. But there is no sounds or anything. That was one thing I was a little disappointed with. Since you're shooting at this, I would have liked to either see like lights on this that indicate it's shooting, or a sound coming out of the transmitter. But it doesn't do anything. So as you're hitting this, you don't see or hear anything. So you just have to assume it happened. And then I think this does actually light up when it gets hit. You can see there's a red light inside it there. So this will indicate that it was shot, but the Millennium Falcon itself doesn't do anything to tell you that it was shooting. It has a 180 milliamp hour battery. It's probably inside this body here. It's not meant to be replaced or swapped out or anything. It takes about 48 minutes to charge, and you get about 4.5 minute long flights. Let's see, is there anything else to say about that one? Nope, that looks like that covers all the details, so let's go take it for a flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the Hogs Star Wars Millennium Falcon Battle Edition. This is basically a two-channel coaxial helicopter. You've got rotor blades on the bottom and top, and it just, flies forward on its own, and you just control left and right turning. And then it also has this little TIE fighter turret base station thing that it has its own power source, but you can press the trigger on the transmitter to fire an infrared signal from the Millennium Falcon to hit the TIE fighter, and after you hit it, I think 3 to 5 times, something like that, then the arms fall down like that, like you destroyed it. So kind of neat. So we'll give it a flight and try to take out the TIE fighter. And again, like I said, it's just two channels, so it just sort of flies forward on its own, and you just turn it left and right. That's our full turn. So we'll shoot at the TIE fighter. And it doesn't make any sounds or anything when you shoot, so it's kind of a little tricky to know if it actually is doing anything. There we saw the red LED blink on the TIE fighter, so it just got hit. Let's try another one. There it goes. Kind of fly a little bit diagonal above it to hit it. I think the next hit is going to kill it. It's still blinking red. I think that means it's almost dead. So one more. No. Oh, there it went. Little delayed reaction. Let's try to take it down for a landing. Oh, no go. It actually flies pretty good for a two-channel helicopter, though. you've got to turn this on and off to reset it. There's a little switch there on the side. So go ahead and reset that. So yeah, I mean, it stays pretty stable, and got a little bit of a trim issue right now. Oh, lost my IR signal over there by the lights. But yeah, I mean, for a 2-channel helicopter, it actually flies pretty well as I crash it. You know, usually these things spin out of control real easily, and they're kind of hard to turn, but this one actually flies pretty decently. A little bit of trim, there we go. Alright, one hit on the TIE Fighter. Coming in for another one. There's our second hit. I think the third hit should get it. Oh, I think I missed it. Try it again. Did I get it? The light stopped blinking. I don't know why the wings didn't break off. I think I got it, but the wings didn't break. Alright, let's try that one more time again. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright, there's one hit. Missed it. There's our second hit. There it goes. I wish it had some sort of audio feedback so you got a better idea of when you're shooting and if it's getting hit or not. But it does have the LED at least. Alright, well that's really all there is to show, so let's see if I can take it in for a landing, which can be pretty tricky with a 2-channel helicopter, so I'll see what I can do with it. Oh, so close. Let's give that one more shot. Lost my signal again. Looks like the battery's starting to get weak, and now the trim's changing on me, so it's making my turn a little bit difficult. Oh, close enough. Alright, well there we go. That's the Star Wars Millennium Falcon Battle Edition. Little 2-channel coaxial helicopter Millennium Falcon. Pretty cool, and you know, it's nice and durable with that frame protecting the prop, so I think you'd be hard pressed to damage it. So I think, you know, kids would have fun with this one, and even, you know, experienced pilots that are Star Wars fans. It's a pretty fun little game and flies pretty decently for a 2-channel helicopter. Alright, well thanks for watching. Check the video description for price and purchase links, or you could find this in toy stores like, you know, Walmart and Toys R Us and Target and all that kind of stuff. Alright, well I'll see you next time.